Welcome to the video on how to make your skimmer. This video is going to focus on just making the main body. So this video is going to focus on this piece right here, or if you look on here, just this piece right here. This is what your finished product should look like, with your fins on the outside, your air scoop with the top up here, the bottom down here, and then the back also going down. That way when the air comes in, it should lift up the middle and help it float better. Alright, so the first step is we need to make our main body panel. And so to make a straight line, you always need at least 2 lines to help you make a straight line. So we're going to start with that. Here's my ruler. I'm going to do just the metric version for this demonstration. So to help me make a straight line, I'm going to put my end on here, and I'm going to make a mark at about 2 centimeters here, or 20 millimeters. And I'm going to go over and do the same thing over here. I'm going to line it up at 0 and make another mark at 2. This is just so I can make a straight line. Now the directions say it should be 280 millimeters or 28 centimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and line up my ruler now at the very end. So it's at 0 again. Line it up with my 2 lines I just made, my 2 slashes. I'm going to make a mark at 28 so I know where I'm stopping at. And now I'm going to draw my straight line going all the way across by pressing very firmly on the ruler so it doesn't move when I get to the very end. Okay, now I need to make another line just like that one, but this one needs to be down 100 centimeters from the last one. So I'm going to draw the bottom one now. So to do that, I'm going to assume this line is straight. I'm going to measure down 100 millimeters or 10 centimeters and make a mark. And I'm going to just choose another spot, measure down 10, make another mark. Now I know I can make a straight line because I've got my 2 marks to make my straight line. Now I'm ready to put it at 0, line up my 2 lines here, make my mark at 28 so I know where to stop, and go all the way out to the end. I already know with my 2 marks here, I already have my straight line, so I'm going to line up my 2 marks here. And that's going to be the end of my main body panel. Hopefully everything's square. It's not going to be crooked now because I used straight marks, straight lines. Now I'm ready to go ahead and make my dotted lines through here and my straight lines here. And this is going to be 12 millimeters down and 12 millimeters up, or 1.2 centimeters. And this one here is 75 in. So I'm actually going to make this one first, my 75 in. So I'm just, again, going to go ahead and put this at 0. Make a mark at 75 or 7.5. Do another one over here at 7.5. Now I'm ready to create my dotted or dashed line. So line it up there and just start making dashes. Okay, there's my dash line for that part. So I've got this part done, my dash line here. Now I'm going to go ahead and measure this one. Get this one done, down 12 millimeters. I'm going to make it solid up to the dash line and then dashed after that. So the first thing I want to do is make 2 marks down 12 millimeters so I can have a straight line. And then I can go ahead and line my ruler up. Make it solid here. And then dash the rest of the way. If you make it solid, it's not a big deal. You just have to remember you do not cut where it's dashed on the diagram. And I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do there in just a minute. Now I'm going to do the same on this end. I'm going to measure up 12. Measure up 12. Line up my ruler. Make it solid up to here. And then dashed on the other side. And now I'm ready to start cutting. But to help me remember the dashed line, I'm supposed to do something called scoring it. So I'm just going to take my my scissors, and I'm going to just rub it along this line, just to help me, because eventually I'm going to fold it, and it's going to help me fold it. So this is what scoring means. So I'm going to press down, and just go right along those dotted lines, up to there. Now I'm going to do the same on this one. Again, this is just going to help me fold it once I'm done cutting. And then I'm going to do it one more time right here. Got to get it lined up so it's right. My ruler's not cooperating. Got to press down hard so my ruler doesn't move. Okay, now I'm ready to cut on the solid lines. So I'm going to cut up through here. I'm going to cut up on this one. Just up to where the dashed line is. And then I'm going to cut all the way around the outside. You are actually graded on your cutting. This is part of your score. So you want to try to follow that line, do the best job you can. Now I got to cut across them here. And now I can fold my edges down. And fold it back up. Fold it down. And so it should look something like that when you are done, with this middle needing to be bent down. And my main body panel is done.